All right, here we go. What's up, YouTube? This is just gonna be pretty much a rant. I I saw the Black Panther movie late last night, and I don't fucking god damn it. So I'm gonna put it to you guys this way. I went in, I watched the movie, and I was pretty hyped for it. I didn't really watch many of the trailers. I saw like two trailers, and that was good enough for me. I just don't really know what to really expect from this movie. I was very disappointed. I really expected a lot more, especially coming from this director who did previous work with Michael B. Jordan on Creed, which I thought was actually a solid film. I enjoyed the movie. It hit me in the feels. And not to ignore that this movie did too. Michael B. Jordan did great. I just didn't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand the hype about this movie. Like, I keep asking myself, what actually happened? And spoiler alert, lol, deal with it. Okay, I'm kidding. But listen, the way the movie starts out is it's like they have this kid, and I assume it's Chitala when he's a child speaking to his father, and he's asking him a question about the world and where they come from and Wakanda, and it gives you an early little glimpse of how they use their vibranium instead of like holographic tech, which you see in the other side of the Marvel universe, which is like the Tony and all those guys have. Yeah, they use something completely different. God, dude, I just want to let you know right now, I was really disappointed by this movie. I was, the reason being is because so many people felt, oh man, this is gonna be a great movie. This is really gonna identify with the black struggle and all these things. And I won't lie, in the movie, they're clearly they clearly do outline some things, and they do give some little snippets here and there of windows into things that blacks in America deal with. But I mean, the fucking Black Panthers from Africa, for peeps sakes. I mean, what the hell were they thinking? Did they honestly believe that somehow I could relate to the struggle of someone in Africa simply because we have the same color skin? Which, even though the movie does kind of go into that, which I kind of feel like was a snub in the face, because they're like, oh, we're gonna give it black superheroes. It's gonna be great. Yeah, they gave us a black superhero from fucking Africa. Great. That really relates to the struggle, man. This kid grew up a fucking king. Do you think I can really identify with any of that struggle that he had going on? It seems to me the only struggle he had was his dad, I mean, dying as a grown man. Lol. Yeah, weird. And then another problem I had with the movie, it was like these little things in here and there, and it doesn't give you like a full understanding of what events take place and the colonization and how these things, where they derive from. It just, oh god, dude. I just want to say, like, this is, you gotta be kidding me. You literally have to be kidding me. If all these black people I saw at the theater, they were like, oh man, this is gonna be great, man. And they were just, they like, I don't really, I mean, you have to be lying to yourself if you could really say that you could identify with this character's struggle. The only conflict that this movie really had was that Chitala's dad lied to him. Well, not even lying, didn't tell him something, and then he just has to deal with it later. And I don't know. I mean, the movie was very serious. It wasn't that much joking going on, which I did enjoy. Andy Serkis was amazing. We didn't get enough of him. I did enjoy his character a lot. Him and Michael B. Jordan. It's like, I don't know. I really liked the villains more in this movie than I did the protagonist, and that's just honestly just how I feel about it. But then the movie just seems to really slip after like the second act. You get. I really wish we would have got more in depth looks at Killmonger and his side of the story, because I feel like we kind of in Civil War. that T'Challa, if you would have took him and just made him king after that movie and never showed me him becoming the king and all that stuff, I would have been fine. And I would have been more interested in the first act developing the villain because we already know who T'Challa is and what he stands for. Like, what more did we learn in this movie and that we didn't know in Civil War besides, oh, he has a sense of humor, oh, he has an ex that he still has feelings for, and oh, let's not forget either. Uh, he clearly is not ready to take on this, but he's just forced by nature, and he's taking on that responsibility. Oh well. Anyways, I would have liked more time spent with Killmonger and seeing how he grew up, and it was really interesting because I know in the comics like there was a different take on him. Like he was originally from Wakanda and he left and went to school in the United States, and this time they swapped it. And instead, they made him some kid that was he's the cousin of T'Challa, and his dad was his was killed by T'Challa's father, and I guess he just was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna grow up one day and really give it to the Wakandans. Yeah, I'm gonna show them." It's just, oh god, why, what were they thinking? And then there were some things that were said in the movie, like little snippets here and there, and you get like Michael B. Jordan, and he's like, "Oh man, like this is when you colonize my people and all this other stuff," and it's like, I just, man, what the hell did I watch? I really did not enjoy this movie. And if I was gonna say anything in the most recent Marvel movies that I can honestly say I enjoyed more the Spider-Man Homecoming, Vulture, than I did anyone in this entire movie. I just could not relate to any of this. And the fact that the media was all like, "Oh, this is great. This is giving people, it's making it's acknowledging different races in our country and things like that." It's like, why can't we just admit as a country that this whole thing, this whole race system was built on bullshit, and that you only further reinforce it by buying into it? Because I did not feel at all, not one little bit, that I could understand the struggle of someone in freaking Africa. No. And even with Michael B. Jordan's character, it gives you such a small glimpse of it. It's like, oh, I'm the victim here. I'm mad. So let me go and take it out on these Wakandans who could have protected me this whole time, and they didn't, and they chose to. They chose not to. Which is, honestly, that was a good moral of the story. It's like, because the very thing that he despised so much, he became, which was a good thing. I mean, but it also played in a part of why Wakanda doesn't want to be known. They had something very valuable, something they didn't need to show the rest of the world. They didn't need to impress it. They hold very sacred their beliefs and their traditions, things that I guess 2 billion other people, which he brings up in the world, could not relate to. I mean, even if they had this technology, what would it change? I don't know. Again, this is just me rambling about this. And it's just my opinion, and I would love to hear what everyone else thinks about it as well. I know this is just me ranting and rambling about this movie, but I did not enjoy it, and I left the theater really feeling like, what the hell? I feel like I got like half a movie, and it was just way overhyped. And maybe maybe I'll watch it again when it comes out on like Netflix or DVD or something like that. But it's it's definitely like a 6 out of 10 for me. I thought it was way, which is there's not just there wasn't enough going on for me, and I'm more interested right now in seeing how will this intertwine with the rest of the Marvel MCU. Because it was just weird. I know there's a lot of black people in this movie and everything, but I felt like I was watching a completely different style of film, which I actually enjoyed. And didn't feel like I was watching that cliche Marvel hero does this and that and all that stuff. But Yeah, again, just let me know what you guys thought about it. Again, this is, once again, it's my opinion and just my thoughts on it. If you feel the need to educate me more on it, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your suggestions. And this is just me making random videos on this channel. Anyways, you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.